For thousands of years, travelers have passed through this narrow chasm in the Utah desert, a place where ancient hands left their mark. Stories, symbols, and perhaps even warnings, etched into the very bones of the earth. But who carved these amazing designs? And more importantly, what were they trying to tell us? This is Parowan Gap, a natural corridor carved by an ancient stream and later transformed into this gallery of art before you, which was left behind by generations of native peoples. The Southern Paiute, the Fremont people, and even earlier archaic cultures all likely contributed to these carvings over the span of centuries. But while we can trace the hands that made them, we struggle to understand their messages. Some believe they are astronomical calendars mapping out the movements of the sun and moon. Others see traveler marks, guiding nomadic bands through the desert. And then there are those who believe that these etchings are spiritual records, the echoes of ceremonies long forgotten. Let's cover the most famous glyph of all, and it is known as the zipper glyph. Some believe it's a map, marking the paths and distances between sacred sites. Others suggest it's a solar calendar, its lines aligning with the contours of the canyon at different times of the year. But no one really knows. Why don't you comment down below? But let's paint a picture. Imagine it. 1,000 years ago, by the flickering light of a fire, a Fremont artist grips the stone tool, carefully chipping away at the rock. They're not just making art. They're recording something vital. A story, a warning, a ritual passed down for generations. What we do know is that these symbols hold deep cultural significance to the native peoples who still call this land home. To the Southern Paiute and Hopi tribes, this is more than a collection of rock art. It's a sacred place, a living testament to their ancestors' lives and beliefs. But like many other ancient sites throughout the American Southwest, Parowan Gap faces a modern challenge. Vandals have defaced petroglyphs, carving their own names over symbols that have stood here for millennia. And even well-meaning visitors can cause damage to these sites. Oils from the human hands can accelerate the weathering process. And that's where we need your help here, because preservation is crucial. These petroglyphs belong to history, and once they're gone forever. So if you tend to visit any rock art site, please look with your eyes and not with your hands. And we can hopefully keep these around for generations to come. With so much rock art found in this canyon, it's hard not to spend several hours at this site. And honestly, it's amazing that this isn't some sort of state park here in Utah, and that you can visit here 100% free. And if the wind starts whispering through the canyon, you could almost hear the echoes of those who came before you. Just think, for thousands of years, people have been exploring this area. Maybe we'll never know what these symbols meant to the people who carved them. Maybe that mystery is part of their magic, though. But one thing is for certain. Their stories, whatever they may be, are still here, waiting to be read by those who are willing to come and see them and listen. Remember, the past isn't buried here. It's carved in stone, and it still whispers across time.